Hi, welcome back. It's yours truly. And today I'm going to read to you another poem out of my book, and it is called Cousin Remember. This is about my cousin. We grew up together, and when you grow up with somebody, you have dreams and goals and things that you want to do when you're an adult. Well, one of ours was to be each other's godmother to our firstborn child. That didn't happen because I didn't have children. And the second was to open up a chocolate factory. That didn't happen either, but you never know. And it got me thinking of all the things that, you make promises as your children and growing up, and with things that happen and don't happen. And I think with the poem, you'll be able to hear what I was feeling and even feeling now as an adult. So this is Cousin Remember. Our mothers were cousins. They worked at the umbrella factory. It was when the borough was the borough. We had our communion lesson with Delilah's dad. He lived on Mechanic Street, near where our mothers worked. We had the same babysitter on South Street. The White House in the corner. A bodega is next to it now. Remember the candy store on the corner of Marcy and South Street? We used to fill a brown paper bag for 5 cents. We always got the Mary Janes, which stuck to our teeth. How about the sub shop? It was across the street from the candy store. They did have the best subs in town. You lived on Marcy Street, a duplex home. It's still there. Remember the games we played? They were Ring Around the Rosie, Hopscotch, Tag, Red Light, Green Light, Go. Remember the clinic? It was 2 doors down from your house. We always wondered about the people coming and going. Remember when we were 5 years old? We ratted on each other for drinking beer. I can still feel my mother's hand across my face. Do you remember the Mosia casings that hung in your mother's kitchen? I can still envision our mothers talking and playing Spanish music as they cooked. Remember when we wanted to be candy makers? We collected wrappers from all sorts of sweets. My favorite candy was the whatchamacallit. I know you remember the free bag lunch we got on Throckmorton Street. It had a sandwich, apple, and carton of milk. We always carried the lunch bag to the local park a few blocks down. Remember your mom's restaurant? It was on Marcy Street. I can still see her behind the counter serving up pastelillos. I remembered the promise we made to be one another's comadres, godmothers to our firstborn child. This was important to us, or was it just me? Then one day it seemed like overnight, you moved away from childish games, talk, and dreams. I remembered you had your eyes and minds on other things. You forgot about me, about our candy-making business, the promise regarding our firstborn children. You had no time for girlish nonsense. You weren't even around when I broke my hip. You forgot about me. There was a time we were cousins dreaming of a future together. Now we are just two women, decades later, miles of distance separating us. Two adults, now strangers in the same room, only joined because two women were cousins. So let me know what you think in the chat box below. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.